Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Happy Sunday. Did someone say Homegoods? Are you ready? Let's shop. Look at all the patio furniture Homegoods has brought in. And you guys know that I'm on my patio furniture search, okay? Now these tables, the table was $80 though, but these chairs for $80, so comfy, so good. Look at that little like console back there also. Super nice. I couldn't get to the price, but I have a feeling it might have been $80 as well or something within that price range. Now I will say, spoiler alert, I did buy two of these chairs because I thought they would go well, or at least like my plan was to put them to match, which I did put them to match, but I don't like the matchy. They don't match. And I also just don't like how they look together. You know what I mean? Sometimes putting it to match, as my mother likes to say, is not always going to work out. And that's what happened with these chairs, even though they're super, super comfy. But what I decided to do is that I'm not going to return them. What I'm going to do is give them to my son. So that's going to work out. Look at these benches. $80 for these little benches. And did you see the little cushion? It's green. So then I was thinking maybe I should do a little bench on the other side. This set right here, $400, I believe. We're about to see the price. But the flowers, love. Yes, $400. I remember because I was considering getting these, but these definitely don't match with the two chairs that I already got, which I don't remember if I showed them to you or not. So I'll post them in like the community tab, which it's no longer called the community tab here on YouTube. I guess it's just like posts where you can put like the pictures and whatnot. So I'll post it there so that you guys could see the ones that I purchased that I am keeping. But now I need two more. And I don't necessarily think that they need to match. But now that I bought these $80 ones and I see that I don't love together, now I'm thinking that maybe I do want my patio furniture to match outside. Inside, I'm like, I don't want everything to be super matchy. I just want it to go together, you know? But outside, I don't know what it is. I feel like I do want it to match. $300 for this set right here. It comes with a little table. The table has like storage. Now these chairs are not super comfy. I will tell you that. And then these have been here forever. And these are also not super comfy. And I have a feeling that that might be why they haven't sold. $400 for this set. The price points are really good though. Like all these 3-piece sets, I feel are such a good price point. But some of them are just not comfortable. So just FYI, always sit on them, try them out, and see how you feel. Because I've been shocked at some of the ones that I think are and like, ooh, that looks comfortable. And then they're totally not comfy at all. Now look at what's happening inside. I didn't even mention the fact that, like, guys, so many good things new that we haven't seen at all. Like everything in this video is pretty much all the new, you know? We have not seen any of it. Look at this, $400. I couldn't believe it. I was like, $400 for the giraffe? I was surprised. I don't know why. It makes sense. Like it's a big statue situation, but I don't know. The price point threw me off on that one. Look at the florals, the base, the planter that it's in. So good. You know, the whole entire thing. That price point isn't bad for how big the floral is, like that whole plant. $50 for this one, also in a good planter. Look at this. What? Huge. I think it's so pretty. This one is $100 though. Like it is a little bit like much, but it's all ready for you, you know? Like you don't have to even think about it, because some of them sometimes are in a planter where it's like, oh, maybe you could DIY, or you know, it's not 100% there. That one, to me, for me, I feel like it's like chef's kiss. So, so good. This couch that's right next to these poofs These are not even poofs, but you know what I mean. The couch is still here. No one wants that couch. I don't understand. $180 for this piece right here. I was like, whoa, I didn't expect it to be that expensive. And also it was very lightweight. It wasn't heavy at all. So I don't know that it's worth $180. This piece right here for $500 is actually really nice. And it didn't have any damages. You have to be careful sometimes with HomeGoods. I've been noticing that a lot lately since I have been more in the market for certain furniture pieces and whatnot. So I'm paying like even more attention to whether something is damaged or not. And they do have a good amount of furniture that sometimes has damages to it. So you do want to be, you know, aware of it and like really open up all the little doors, pull out the drawers, sit in the furniture, do all the things, you know? Do your due dils, okay? Do your due diligence on what you're going to purchase. This whole display, I was like, OMG, we have to see all the things. $40 for that mirror tray. Then they have the smaller one. Look at this candelabra. This is like the Bridgerton table. $100. Have you noticed like every time we look at anything that's remotely vintage looking, I'm like, oh, it's Bridgerton. Same season for this candle. This is the Bridgerton candle. It's either that or maybe this is actually more the Gilded Age, you know? Which, by the way, when is the Gilded Age coming back? On Max? I love that show. That show is so good. Or is it back and I'm missing it? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to check after this. How good is this tray? It's massive. It is ginormous. $50. Now this price point I thought was great because this thing is really, really huge. And then I realized that they also have this one in silver. So if you're more into the silver, they have it too. Isn't that pretty? Now, of course, we cannot come to HomeGoods and not look in the vessels section, okay? Look at this tiny baby, 17. It's considered a tiny baby at this point just because usually these are gigantic, and this one is like the smallest one I've ever seen in that shape, you know? Then that one at the bottom that I just pointed to, we've seen it before, so we're not going to, you know, get into the details of that one. If you want to see even more vessels than what we're seeing today, just watch any of my HomeGoods videos. Every HomeGoods video I do, pretty much, we're in this section, heavily looking at the vessels. $35 for that massive one that we just looked at is insane. Mikasa coming through with $35 for this. So good. The texture, everything about it, love. And then, of course, we're in Charleston, and so nautical is the vibe. And so my store always has a lot of the beachy nautical vibes. This entire section was giving Father's Day is coming already, okay? It's not even Easter, and we're already giving Father's Day idea situations. Definitely very like, you know, the study, the office, the computer room, as we like to call it around my house, you know? Very manly, masculine vibes is what this entire display is giving. How good is this? Love this guy. For a moment, I almost thought it wasn't gonna have a price point. It's $40. It's not super heavy, but it's also not light, you know? I obviously was able to pick it up with one hand. $30 for this one, and it's pretty large. Do you guys know where that's from? We haven't done a, like, where is Damaris's little saying from thing in a while. Am I right? But see, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes I get into saying certain things, and sometimes I stop saying them for a little while, and then I get right back into it. But that one is from Seinfeld. And if you've been here a while, you know my shows and you know where most of my sayings come from. But we also have a lot of new people, which, by the way, welcome and thank you for being here. How good was that one that I just put down? The price point too. OMG. Look at these. Fly Pelican. Tommy Bahama, always doing it. Tommy Bahama's always good for giving us some beachy vibes. That's for sure. That silver piece, just figured I show it to you. Not my vibe, but still. Look at this one. This one is new. Haven't seen that one before. For $20. Not bad. It's not a tiny baby either. It's not the most gigantic, but it's a good size. $20 for these. Every time I see these, I think Hannah Naylor. If you know who she is, you know. If you know, you know. That's definitely one of those things. Like, if you know, you know. She loves those crystals, and because of her, I always look at them and I'm always like, maybe I want to decorate with them. Like, I do like them. I think they're so pretty. And they do look really pretty styled in like a little box or in a bowl. The way that she does it, it looks so pretty because she puts so many of them like in one vessel, like a big bowl, or like I said, in like the little boxes where you could see through it, like a glass one. Look at this one. This is also Hannah Naylor vibes, you know? All the horse things, love. These tables I thought were nice. No price points, but usually they're anywhere around like $60 to $80, depending. These are $50. Did that say 50? I was shocked. $130 for this chair, and let me tell you, I love it. And I sat in it. It is very comfortable. I feel like it looks like the look of it is really pretty and nice, and it's a very popular chair, and it's a dupe for a very, very expensive chair that costs way more than $130. But it also looks like it might not be comfortable. Well, I'm here to tell you, it is very comfortable. And they had a few, and every time I saw it, I'm gonna show it to you because I literal was walking through the store thinking, do I want these for my dining room table? But I don't have a dining room table yet. So I had to hold back, and I was like, Damaris, calm down, you know? Because it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like I want to commit to chairs if I don't know the table yet. These are really cute. I love the lampshade. Like, I love that it's like longer, you know? $250 for this one. I feel like this one we have seen before, but then it was here so nicely displayed. Last time we saw it, I feel like it was like low and awkward to show it to you. We tried to look at it, but it wasn't as nicely displayed as it was today. So here it is. These are navy blue, $300 a piece. I think they're real leather. I hope they are for $300. But navy blue, I thought that was different. Here's the chair again. I'm telling you, every time I saw it, I was like, guys, do I get it? Do I not? Obviously, we're not even gonna play that game. I didn't purchase them, and so we're not even thinking about going back to see if they have them. I don't have a table. But speaking of tables, look at this one. Very nice. Love that. I'm loving all things with the legs like that. With like the, what is that, velvet?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
What do you even call that? Like, you know, the legs with all the balls. I like that. I think that looks really pretty and different. Like, it just gives it a little bit of a different vibe, you know? Not same seas as everything else. I thought it was, look at that. See what I mean? You see? It just gives it a nice touch, a nice, like, a different thing to look at kind of vibe. So I was looking at this from the other side, and I was like, no, we need to come over here and take a closer look. The marble top, love that. Very nice. I like how narrow it is too. Like, you could use it in a narrow space, which sometimes it's hard to find items that can fit in a more narrow space. $80 for this one. Love the top. That is so pretty. And then how can I be next to baskets and not check them out? It's forbidden. It's forbidden for me. Even though we did that at Target the other day. but that's because I was just like, I needed to get out of there. $50 for the largest one. And as you just saw, there's like smaller ones nestled inside of them. So the price point goes down from there. Look at this piece. I thought this was very different and interesting. It has a mirror. The mirror is, can move. You could adjust it. This would be really cool, like in a bathroom for additional storage, $150. But is it also like a little vanity? I don't know, but it has a mirror and I thought it was cool. $400 for this one. It does not soft close. This one you have to push in. And then these. There's something about these that I'm loving. I mean, I always say that I like these, not this one in particular, like this white one, but there's certain ones that I really like we saw a couple of weeks ago, the green ones, those are really good. I saw on Instagram, I forgot what account it is, but it's like a decorating account, and they were using one of those as an end table, and it looks so good. $150 for this little bench. It felt nice. The color is beautiful. So good. Really, really love that bench. These are $250. The legs are not it. Like, why? For why? Why did they do that to these? I mean, I don't like the whole blue clay thing anyways, which is what this is giving, but those legs, like, what happened? Now these are a little bit better. $400. They do swivel. The bottom is way better, like the leg, the is that a stand? You know what I mean. The bottom is nicer. This piece, I was upset that we couldn't see it better, but it's nice. It's definitely nice. And it's on clearance. I was doing all the things. I was like, I saw the red tag and I was like, we got to get in there and take a look. It's Tahari. $450. So it's only $50 off, which can be annoying at HomeGoods. Like sometimes HomeGoods makes it seem like, oh my gosh, it's a red tag, like it's discounted, clearance, such a huge discount. And sometimes it's only like $10, $20. For a big piece like this, $50 off. I mean, it's something, but algo es algo, algo es algo. Something is something. A little something is something, It's thank you for that. Not full price, but still, it could be better. Like if I see a red tag, I want $100 off or more. Does that not make sense? I think so. $100 for this one. It's very different, super cute. Look at these. These are the legs I was talking about again. They have many, many items, many furniture items with these legs. And I think they're so cute. I would have liked these better if they were in black. And I love black. But, a natural wood would have been nice. Or just like a wood tone. A wood tone of some sort. Yeah. You see this? So good. $100. It has weight to it. Not the heaviest, but it has weight to it. But again, for me personally right now, I'm trying to like back on black items because I already have that big black console. So like now I need to, go a different route. Like I can't have everything black. It just can't happen. I mean, it could, but that's not what I want. $130 for these. They're different. Not my favorite, but if you like them, here they are. And then here is what's happening with the wall art. They're huge. $150. I was pointing to this one because it's like the sailboats, it's giving nautical. As I already mentioned, my store tends to have a lot of that, especially this time of year. $70 for that one, which has like 4 smaller pieces. $130 for this one. Very, very large pieces. I wish we could see this one better It's $200, but it was way too many in front of it. And then this one right here is basically the same, but different color tones. Maybe it's the same flipped around, who knows? But there it is. And then here are the chairs. My store had 4 of them. I'm telling you, this is why I was like, maybe I should get these 4 and see what happens. But no, I can't. Stop it, guys. Don't encourage me. Don't do it. This lamp was really cute. We had to take a look. All the other lamps were not anything for us to see this time around, you know? Nothing better than what we've already seen recently. $200 for this bench. The legs are so good. They had a few of these in my store. The stripes, love everything about it. The color, the legs, and then look at this one. Same, just a different pattern. Love. Why do I feel like I was telling you guys something and then I forgot? I was welcoming everyone who hasn't been here, who has now joined us. I hope you're here, you know, and will stick around and enjoy the ride. $40 for this wreath. The one all the way at the top we've seen, I believe, is $50. The one that was up to the left. And I was talking about some of the shows that I watch, and where a lot of my sayings are from, which is basically Seinfeld. You guys know I love Seinfeld, Beetlejuice, Pretty Woman. These are the things, you know? Maybe sometimes Schitt's Creek, but I don't think I say a lot of my Schitt's Creek sayings on here as much, or just in general in life. This wreath is my #1 wreath right now. I love it so. It's $50. Martha, our girl Martha, always doing it. I love the whimsy, you know? I love all the little, like the fact that like it's like cascading a little bit. Like that's so nice. I love that. I'm loving all the wreaths that are doing that right now, which we've seen some others in some other stores as well. One of them I think was the At Home store. I thought these were nice. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.